Hello again and welcome back to Mass Effect 3. Well, I am down here in the shuttle bay because I wanted to check out some mods. I got a new mod on the last mission. Increase accuracy by 50% helps aim through smoke. Stability enhancing scope, increase accuracy while moving and taking damage. Highlights targets through smoke. I'm gonna put that one on. And then this does more damage, this spare ammo, and then this increases damage, speed, perception. Oh, this is the concentration mod. It wasn't working the way I remember it working, though. It wasn't doing what it should be doing, which is literally like slowing down time. Like it literally like slows everything almost. So this either isn't working the way I remember it working, or it's different now. So I really want to add this, but I'm going to keep this on, see if I can get it to do the way I think it should be doing. Oh, it might be that only works properly with my preferred Black Widow weapon. Alright. Well, I just modded everything. Let's see. Oh, there he is. Let's talk to Esteban.
I hope I didn't leave you hanging too long on that last Cerberus raid.
I'm just glad we made it out in one piece.
It's been a while since I've seen a dogfight like that. Really missed my trident. ACM isn't really the Kodiak's strong suit. The circuit board is on its last legs. Hello, Commander.
Alright. Robo-Dog has officially gone to sleep. Okay, let's go. I wanted to do the Prothian thing. Oh, hey, we haven't... Hold on. Let's go to my cabin first. Alright. Since we've collected a whole bunch of these, we're still missing a couple. But we got our space hamster back. Squeak. Alright, space hamster is go. Okay. Alright, after we do this Prothian dig site, we are going to go back to the Citadel and start seeing the expanded stuff. There's a lot more to the Citadel that we haven't touched on. Alright, so we're still in Eden Prime. Yeah, let's just land. Let's just do it. No need to scan anything. We don't want to risk making the Reapers untouchable. Liara has to be on this mission. Of course she does. And we'll take James because we have no other choice. Alright, we've got our loadouts already prepped the way we want them. Yep, I'm not gonna change a thing. Good. You have 2 points. We will let you auto-level up. You have 2 points. Once again, auto-level up. Okay, now they can't auto-level up until they get 3 or more. Alright. We're good to go.
Eden Prime. This is where it all
Yes, it
began.
is.
Where the Prothian beacon gave you the vision that warned us about the Reapers.
And where you went up against Saren and the Geth for the first time, no?
Yes. And now with Cerberus here, Eden Prime's colonists are under attack again.
I remember Eden Prime.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago.
How bad?
A lot of dead civilians. Lost one of my men, Jenkins, to a Geth drone.
Reports said Saren had bombs set up to wipe out the whole
He
colony.
tried. He failed.
Not on my watch.
Damn straight, loco.
Cerberus hit Eden Prime hard. Whatever they found here was worth a major offensive. There are survivors elsewhere on the colony, but they killed everyone near the dig site.
These people have it rough.
They deserve better.
I know. The Alliance did what it could to evacuate colonists, but Cerberus came in so quickly.
If we find survivors, we'll do what we can. What about this artifact? Is it part of the Prothian device we found on Mars?
The Alliance didn't get any specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered. But whatever it is, it's better off with us than with Cerberus.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No way we'll avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Appreciate it.
All part of the service, Commander.
All right, everyone. Get ready to move.
With luck, we can get to the dig site before Cerberus knows we're here.
Indeed. Time to fight.
No sign of survivors. Come on, we need to find the dig site.
Of course.
This was a beautiful colony once.
They came back after the Geth attack. They'll come back from this.
Yeah.
I grew up on ships. Lose one, you can always move on to another.
But you'd still remember.
Yes, you would. All right. Alright, let's explore this home. Alright, salvage. Heck yes. Money, 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 money. We need a whole lot of money for me to get my sniper rifle. I thought I saw something. That's probably what I saw. Okay. Enough humming. Processing update. We've taken more able-bodied men and women from pacified neighborhoods. Colonists generally have accepted the story that they have gone to perform tedious but safe manual labor in a Cerberus research camp on the other side of the planet. And when we increased food rations as payment for the work, most of the complaints died out. Maintain the story as long as possible. We don't have the manpower to fight the entire colony. If these families knew they were never going to see their sons and daughters again, there's no way they'd cooperate.
Shepard, this Cerberus data could help the colonists still alive on other parts of Eden Prime.
How?
I can get this intel to Eden Prime's resistance. Maybe it will help them fight back against
Hell yeah. Once they have...
Look at that. Bits of Prothian tech sticking out of the ground like an old bone.
Hey, Liara, you ever find dinosaurs while you're digging around?
No, dinosaurs and other fossils would be paleontology. I'm an archaeologist. I study artifacts left by sapient species. The two fields are completely different, and... you were joking.
Hey, I just like dinosaurs.
There you go. Those aren't destructible. Yet. Anything's destructible if you have strong enough firepower.
There, that's the elevator that leads down into the dig site.
Alright, here we go.
Goddess, that doesn't seem possible. It's not a Prothian artifact, it's... a Prothian.
You mean a collector? Those things the Reapers turned the Prothians into?
No, an original unmodified Prothian who's still alive.
You're right. That doesn't sound possible.
You saw Prothian stasis chambers in the archives on Ilos. The only reason those failed was a lack of power. Cerberus found this in an underground bunker. It still has power. He's been in stasis for the past 50,000 years, waiting for us. Think of what we could learn.
I'm curious about them.
What can you tell me about the Prothians? The people, not the technology.
Given your experience with the Prothian cipher, you probably know as much about them as I do. The Prothian Empire spanned the known galaxy. They uplifted countless other species to help them join the galactic community.
Uplifted, huh? Like when the Solarians helped the Krogan to evolve a little... faster.
Yes. Judging by the dig sites like the Prothian Archive on Mars or here on Eden Prime, the Prothians wanted other species to learn. It's clear that they prize knowledge, growth, and cooperation with the rest of the galaxy.
Impressive.
The way you describe them, they sound a lot like the Asari.
I'm certain I'm coloring their culture with my own perceptions. Whatever the Prothians were, finding one alive represents an incredible opportunity.
This is a great chance.
This could be what we need to finish the Prothian device.
I hope so. If this single Prothian was sent into stasis, he could be the foremost scientist of his time, or perhaps the wisest counselor. Cerberus damaged the life pod when they excavated it. The life signs are unstable.
Then let's get him out of there.
No, breaking open the pod would kill him. We have to find the command signal that ends the stasis mode. We also need to figure out how to physically open the pod without doing more damage. Cerberus took over the labs nearby to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet.
Unfortunately, they know we're here.
What's up?
Time to fight. Oh, they got their own snipers now. Oh. Damn it.
All right. Let's get moving before more of them come.
Yeah. Okay, we gotta search every single house. There's someone dead. Okay, we can't go into the greenhouse. Hold up, before we go that way, because I know that way is important. Let's head this direction. Okay. Oh, I didn't find... Okay. Terminal. Troop deployment update. Local resistance is heavy in the south and west sections of the colony. We've pulled most of our troops from the north neighborhoods to assist. All remaining troops in the north neighborhood continue standard patrol activities to maintain the illusion of a large presence in that area. If the locals knew we were understaffed, they could do some serious damage.
More intel to help the colonists. The more we find, the better chance they'll have.
Indeed. That's why you want to grab every single piece of intel you can find. If we help Eden Prime, then they can help us. This is a nice little alcove that I don't remember seeing before. Okay, we can get up onto the roof. That's a good place for a sniper nest. Let's see, that's just a route behind everything. Equipment salvage! Yay! Oh, we're under attack. Oh, I see you now. Wasn't that fun? See how accurate I can be when I've got superior stuff? Alright. Fine then. I'll put this out here for you. That'll help out. Can't have you behind me when I'm trying to fight enemies in front of me. Alright, there's still some enemies around. Literally in there, okay. Come on out. Yes. That is how it's done.
There. That lab found footage of the Prothians. Cerberus is studying it to figure out how to physically open the pod.
Alright, so they found footage of the Prothians in that lab. Hence the reason why they were defending it. These poor people. Okay, let's do this terminal. Resistance information update. I've gotten word from our source within Eden Prime's resistance movement that we can expect an attack on our security center between 2200 and 2300 tomorrow night. They're pulling in forces from across the colony. This gives us the perfect chance to destroy their leadership. Once the attack is contained, allow Dr. William Cambida to escape, firing near-miss shots to keep it realistic. He's given us good information, and with luck, the locals will see him as a daring hero and the only man to escape the Cerberus trap. They might even put him in charge.
Perfect. This intel will give Eden Prime's resistance movement a real chance to push Cerberus out of their colony.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, once they get word that there's a traitor among them and they know the name of the traitor, yeah, that's gonna help out a lot. Alright, let's get into this lab. I like the new hacking method. There you go. Alright. Okay, nothing of interest here. There's that. And this is the actual lab. And there's only one thing ever in the labs. And some ammo. Ooh. I'm seeing it differently. Alright, biotic, weapons specialist. He's got an interesting weapon, I should say.
Acknowledged.
How many have we lost?
Reaper forces have destroyed approximately 300,000 life pods.
Third of our people.
Alert! North side bulkhead cannot be sealed. Hostiles detected.
Then all forces to the north.
Alright.
I think I can duplicate that to open the life pod.
You understood that?
You didn't?
No. All I saw was static. Cerberus was trying to make sense of it without success. The Prothian cipher you received on Pharaohs, it lets you see the images as a Prothian would, and understand their language.
Whatever it does, I saw the video. And how they sealed the life pods.
Perfect. Then we just need the signal they use to activate stasis mode.
Alright. Find the remaining pod data. If I remember correctly, though, Cerberus has regrouped. Nope, seems like we're safe for now. Head up here. Just 'cause we can. Okay, so there is no getting into this pod. At least not from here. Alright, let's head back down. Okay. Alright, so we can get up to this area. Let's see what this is. Okay, so we can't get in here at all. That's good to know. Now we can drop down here again. Alright, Let's move forward. There's the greenhouse again. Nope. That's just a cliff. Let's head in here. So many people died just so they could get their hands on this one Prothian. And who knows, they're probably just gonna end the Prothian's life, keep him in stasis forever. Oh man.
They were gunned down while having drinks and watching the game.
Son of a bitch, this was somebody's home.
Yep. Gunned down while they were just sitting down and watching the game. Oh, hey everybody. I really don't like that turret. Do I have? I do have. I should put that on. Oh, we turned their turret against them. Oh, we did it again. Alright. Sabotage. There we go. They had to destroy their own turret. Oh, the smoke. Not that it matters now that I got the scope. Ooh. Well, he's not a problem anymore. Alright, moving forward, because I can't see. There he is. Goodbye. Easy enough. There we go.
There. That lab found footage of the Prothians. Cerberus is studying it to find the stasis deactivation signal.
Okay, you got it. We will go in there. First we will go in here. Okay. Alright, let's do this. There's nothing of interest in here. Aha! Salvage the equipment. But doesn't look like there's any new data for the resistance. Alright. Let's move. Okay. All good. Here we go. Another Prothian video that only I can see and hear.
I never thought our empire would fall. It won't. We will sleep here until the Reapers return to dark space. Then we will rise, 1,000,000 strong. For the Empire. For the Empire. Get to your stasis pod.
Alright.
Victory. Broadcast the stasis readiness signal to all life pods.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire.
That's not good.
You understood that one too?
Yeah. I've got the signal the Prothians used to activate stasis mode.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
Yes, we do. But we also just leveled up. So let's do that real quick. 4 points. I said I'd get overload up to 3, so let's do that. Overload. And we'll save the other 2 for next time. Oh. Liara has 2. You have 2. Okay. Moving on. Of course they are. Up, up. Okay. Alright, we took them out. This door is closed for some reason. That's why. Oh hey. There's an engineer here. Goodbye, engineer. Alright, oh. Yeah, we'll sabotage you. What the heck? Goodbye. Well, that was good timing. Well done, everyone. Well done. Just like those last 2 people we charred. Alright. Let's move on.
They've retracted the bridge. We have to find another way
Of course
across.
we do. Alright, so how do we get across? We head down. And around. There we go. I have decided I'm going to change my armor's colors as soon as possible. Alright, let's see what we got. Pods over there. There's a ladder over here. Here we go. Alright. We've made it to the pod. We can officially open the pod.
I'm transmitting the signal.
Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it.
Alright.
Lots of bogies inbound, Commander. We'll have to hold this
Of
position.
course we will. Hello, bogies. This is not the ideal location for a firefight. I should be facing this way. Okay, let's send you in. That's one way to do it. Alright, you need to go away. There we go. Okay, yeah, they're getting around into the house. Goodbye. Hi there. You are where you should not be. And now you're dead. Alright, once again they got inside the house. You know, I should attempt... Let me go up here, grab some ammo. Oh, hey! Oh, you're dead.
Looks like we've got a second to catch our breath.
Wish my corner man was here. I could use an ice pack.
Yep.
Has the life pod ended stasis mode?
We're almost there.
I'm getting up here.
If anybody's low, there's a Cerberus supply cache in the building next door.
I can lay down a singularity to block enemy access.
Alright. Well, that's not good.
Heavy mech, don't let it get close!
That's very not good. Let's see here. Liara, you said you wanted to put down a singularity. Do it not right there. These mechs are fun if you can do them right. Watch this. The shields are gone. Now it's just armor left. You can break that. You can break their... Yes, there's how. So now it's open to us. Okay. By taking out the person in the mech, you open up the pod. And then, whoops, friggin' there. Climb inside. Throw out the body. There's Liara, there's James. Do we have any other enemies? There must be more. Oh yeah, I'm hearing them. Oops. There we go.
There, you can open the life pod
Perfect.
now.
Melee attack. Alright, so now we know. We can open up one of those by breaking the glass and letting all hell break loose. Alright, time to open the pod.
There, you've got it. Goddess. It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness.
There he is. That was fast. That wasn't exactly friendly.
Be careful, he's confused. Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
A few minutes!
No. The bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online! Those soldiers are still alive!
Their sacrifice will be honored in the
There we go.
Preparing neutron bombardment. Get to your life pod now.
Alright. Neutron bombardment. So they're gonna just bomb this place to hell. He was told to get to the life pod.
Neutron bombardment underway. The bunker is secure. Commander traffic.
What is left of it? A few hundred people. How am I to rebuild an empire from that?
Further adjustments may be necessary. The neutron purge compromised the facility.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You'll remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods. I need the few that are left.
Power needs will be triaged appropriately. You will be the voice of our people.
I will be more than that.
One pod. After all of that, only one pod.
How many others?
Just you. You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I have read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
So you were reading me, while I was seeing...
Our last moments.
It wasn't a failure.
Your people did everything they could. They never gave up. And I could use some of that commitment now.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Asari. Human. I'm surrounded by primitives.
It's not safe here. Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Yes.
Then we will see.
Alright. A cloaked Geth Hunter moves through the field, blah blah blah.
A living Prothian.
That's correct, Admiral. But he's not quite what we expected.
Commander, our scientists barely understand what they need to do here. If the Prothian can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
He has, Admiral.
Can he help us?
I intend to find out.
Good. Cerberus slipped up and gave us a new weapon. Don't let it go to waste. Hack it out.
Alright. Time to see what this Javik...
Shepard, I need you down in the port cargo hold. It's about...
Oh boy.
I'm on my way. What's the problem?
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
But he's not new. I've spent my life studying Prothians.
We can trust him.
At ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem. Will he?
That depends on you.
Of course.
I can sense fear in you. Anxiety and distress. The Reapers are winning.
What do you mean, you sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
Then what exactly did I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
Like your beacons.
Yes. Which... You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction, our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
It's Commander. And nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
Yeah.
Then communication is still primitive in
Just a bit.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
Now we have your plans for the device. We're going to build it.
Device?
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
We never finished it. It was too late.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the catalyst?
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art, killing.
What was your mission?
Among my people, there were avatars of many traits. Bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
The embodiment of vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost. Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason to exist. Those who share my purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
That's extreme.
Nothing in our fight against the Reapers has been that cut and dried.
Because you still have hope that this war will end with your honor intact.
I do.
Stand in the ashes of 1 trillion dead souls and ask the ghosts if honor matters. This silence is your answer.
We found this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Could it help us with the device?
No, it contains only pain. But I will help you fight. And the last thing the Reapers hear before they die will be the last voice of the Prothians, sending them to their grave.
If you don't mind, I have a few more questions I'd like to ask.
Here it comes.
I've written over a dozen studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
I'm sorry?
Never mind. What do you wish to...
Prothian device.
Is there anything more you can tell us about this device your people were trying to build?
We heard only stories. They said our scientists were constructing a great machine that had the power to defeat the Reapers.
You never saw it?
By that point, the Empire was smashed into pieces. None of us knew what the others were doing.
Well, if we don't finish it soon, the same will be true of us.
Your sensory ability.
We've never seen a species with this sensory ability you have.
It was common among my people, imparting experience through touch, the chemistry of life. Complicated ideas could be absorbed in seconds.
That sounds very useful.
We evolved as hunters. Reading 1,000 details in our environment ensured our survival.
Explains the beacons.
I'm beginning to understand the beacons a bit more.
Later, we developed technology to harness our ability. Information could be stored in certain objects through touch. Memory has its own biomarker, its own chemistry, as do knowledge and skills. The beacons could remember these things.
Things like Reaper invasions.
Yes, I can still sense the turmoil in you, witnessing the extinction of our empire. The fabric of your being was forever marked that day.
What about this room?
So could you read something about this room?
There was liquid, a form of incubation. The DNA of a Krogan who lived here. He was powerful, prone to violence.
I'm impressed. His name was Grunt.
And if he were my enemy, I would have given him a wide berth. There is great strength in him.
There you go. Prothian civilization.
Liara here would never forgive me if I didn't ask you. What was Prothian civilization like?
Yes, I've always wondered, what sort of government did you have, and can you tell me about your religious beliefs, or perhaps the...
We are dead now. What does it matter?
I'm sorry. Studying your history has been a lifelong passion of mine.
When I was born, our empire was already at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
But before that...
What was your civilization like before the Reaper attack?
We were the dominant race of our cycle. We ruled the galaxy.
My studies indicated you were the only race engaged in space travel at the time. I always found that curious.
We were one empire composed of many subjects. All eventually called themselves Prothian.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given
You mean slavery?
Are you saying you enslaved the other species?
Any could oppose us if they wished. And if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried. None succeeded.
I had no idea Prothians were so... severe.
It was by necessity. Very early we encountered the dangers posed by machine intelligence. They rebelled against us.
We've had the same problem. They're called Geth.
We could not allow the machines to surpass us. It was decided the only way to win was to unite all organic life within our empire.
Did it work?
For a time. The Metacon War. We were turning the tide. Until the Reapers arrived. Then we understood machines had surpassed us long ago, in ways we could never...
Of course. Your mission.
Back on Eden Prime, it looked like there were other stasis pods. What happened?
The Empire had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final vanguard, the best soldiers left alive.
So more of you were supposed to survive into this cycle?
Yes. Under my leadership, a new Prothian Empire would have arisen. We would have commanded the races of your time to prepare for the next Reaper invasion. But traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us, and the Reapers discovered our plan.
What if it had worked?
Just out of curiosity, how would you have commanded us?
By leaving you no other option. You would have joined our army, or faced the Reapers alone.
We've uncovered quite a few Prothian ruins. Were you observing our ancestors?
Before the war, we cultivated species who showed potential. Eventually, you would have been offered a choice to join the Empire.
Or die.
But when the Reapers attacked, we ceased all study. We hoped they would see you as too primitive to harvest.
Well, thank you. I think.
Alright. Prothian war with the Reapers.
What can you tell us about your own war with the Reapers?
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries. Those that faced the Reapers in the beginning were long dead when I was born. There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
Why did you lose?
Why do you think your own cycle lost the war?
What had been our strength, our empire, became a liability. All races conformed to one doctrine, one strategy. The Reapers exploited this. Once they found our weaknesses, we could not adapt. The subservient races became divided and confused. Then, it was only a matter of time.
I'm happy to say our cycle is different. Most races cooperate, but they still remain unique.
Then it may be your only...
He meant Vigil on Ilos.
Several years ago, we found a Prothian VI that called itself Vigil on the planet Ilos. He was the caretaker of a research project.
During my life, Ilos was only a rumor. It was said we had cities there, built on the ruins of a civilization before us, the Inusanon. If our scientists did have a research facility, whatever they were doing was secret.
Yes, Vigil said they wiped all traces of themselves from the records so the Reapers couldn't find them.
The scientists eventually went into cryogenic stasis.
More of my people survived?
No, but they did stop the Reapers from taking control of the Citadel in this cycle. It delayed their invasion.
I never saw the Citadel. It was captured long before I was born.
How did you fight the Reapers?
How did your people wage war against the Reapers?
Attrition. We fought them system by system, planet by planet, city by city. Entire worlds were sacrificed just to slow the Reapers down. Time they spent harvesting a population was time we could regroup.
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yes. Our own people would be indoctrinated, converted, then turned against us. But there was no choice. Mercy is not a weapon. It is a weakness.
Thank you for talking with me. I never imagined actually meeting a Prothian.
This has been amusing.
Oh?
To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy. The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
There's also the Solarians.
The lizard people evolved.
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies.
That's because they're amphibian.
Commander, you may count on me. I am known as Javik, though I still need time to recover. The shock has not worn off yet.
I understand. This must be a hell of an experience for you. We're just glad to have you aboard, Javik.
Alright. And weapon unlocked, the particle rifle. That's Javik's personal weapon. Alright, gaming, sorry for running long for this episode, but I completely forgot that once you finish, it just keeps going and going and going until you're done talking. Alright, thank you so much for joining me today, and as always, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel out when you do that. As I always like to say at the end of these videos, don't get assassinated!